Should you go long or short crude oil? What is the story on crude oil? A lot of bulls want to take a look at this QS strategy. It's one of my favorite strategies for taking trades in crude oil. It's been sideways since its last equity peak was in August, and it's been sideways, and it's still better than its worst case drawdown. But this month it is down on long trades, down 2,000. Crude oil is down about $2 a barrel, which is about 2,000. So big sell-off from its highs. It made it high at 76.90 based on the current front month, and it is $5.60 lower than that price, and it's down about $2 from its September close. And so whenever you trade a long-only strategy, it can be difficult to have winning trades when the market that you're trading that strategy on is down significantly. You see down 2,000 this month, only 9% winners. The daily winners are, you have one winning trade and all the other trades are losing trades. So should you continue to trade this strategy? It's better than its worst case drawdown. I'm still bullish crude oil, and the good news is that you can use this strategy to go short crude oil as well. So take a look at this equity curve. It peaked in August. What would happen if you went short during this time frame? It turns out that since July, trading the short side of this strategy works well also, and I'm going to show you that setup. So when you go format strategies and you click on the strategy capstone QS, you see it says sell short off. So let's turn sell short on, turn buy off, and I want to close that, and I'll show you the results. So it hasn't been a good bet to short crude oil except from July the 4th until now. You see about $10,000 gain in this strategy. So this is not a great equity curve, but over the last 12 months, if you would have traded QS on the long side and on the short side, it would have been profitable on both. And so QS since July 4th until now, this has taken just a short trade. So the last 3 months, it's up about from down minus 47.90 to up 53.90, almost 10K in profits taking the short trade. So you could take the short trades in one workspace and the long trades in another workspace, and sometimes they would offset. This strategy is set up to only take one maximum trade per day, and if you set it up to 2 maximum trades per day, they might be 2 long trades, and so it would have to be recoded so that it only takes one. It would take 1 long trade and 1 short trade, but it's best to offset them. So here are the results. It's not a beautiful performance report if you take a look at it like this, but if you look at what it's been doing the last 3 months, you could short this while trading the long side. You could take the short side and it would have made profits while the long side was sideways. And so the long side went sideways for the last 2 months while the short side was up the last 3 months. And so another option on trading crude oil QS, I have not coded this in such a way to say, okay, the trend is up, let's take long trades. The trend is down, let's take short trades. That can be tricky sometimes, but you could trade them both, and you could possibly use your own setups to know when to trade QS long and when to trade QS short. And so I find the pattern that this strategy uses to be really responsive. If the market is going to go up, the QS longs tend to do really well. If the market is going to go down, this pattern tends to do well in the last 12 months based on the direction of crude oil, even though you don't always know the direction that it's going to go for that day. We keep the risk small, $300 stop loss, and so that's why I like it. If you want to participate in these massive moves in crude oil, this is one way to do it.